It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song now, this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It might be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm going to teach you how to do my interpretation of Your Song by Elton John. Now, I got a really nice little fingerstyle intro, I'll speak in a minute, which we're going to be picking. Then we're going to be doing a fingerstyle verse and chorus, followed by strumming in the second half, which, I didn't want to take too long in the video at this bit at the beginning, but I will be showing you how to do the strumming as well. You've got a few chords, you've got a few bar chords for you beginners out there. This could be a really good one for you to get stuck in, start breaking into bar chords. You know you can do it, just get started. So we're going to start looking at this right now. Let's learn how to play it. Before I start this lesson, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload 2 new lessons every week. It'd be really good to have you around for more acoustic guitar lessons. So let's learn this fingerstyle intro. Now, I'm not going to say it's 100% like the piano part that Elton John does, but it's a very pretty little line. It borrows some of the notes in the tune. Now, and that's what I think makes my version a bit different, the fact that you do have something like that. Now, you're going to need to know the finger picking rule, which means that the thumb plays the top 3 strings, index finger plays the G string or the 4th string down, middle finger plays the B, and ring finger plays the E. So to always check your finger picking rule, just lay your finger, thumb on the top, index, middle, and ring on the strings. You can see that in camera B here. So that's a really good little claw, I find, just to get you started. To make this intro, first of all, do a D chord. So index finger on the 1st fret on the G, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the E, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B. And what I'd like to do is I'd like you to pinch those, which means thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb on the D string, doing a big pinch. That means pulling 4 strings, the bottom 4. Okay, that's your beginning. Then I'd like you to play the rest of the chord with index, middle, ring, middle. So you go... Okay, a little bit slower. Next part, take a little mini bar. A bar means pressing down 2 strings at the same time on the 3rd fret on the B and the E string. Pinch index, middle, ring. So index playing an open G, middle, ring playing 2 3s that you're barring. So let's just join that. Here's your D. Don't pull them that hard. So that's what you should have so far. Then play the middle finger on the 3rd fret on the B, and then put your middle finger on this hand down on the 4th fret on the G string, and play that with your index finger on your picking hand. Then play ring, middle on those 3s. So that part is from the bar. Now from the beginning of the D. Okay, now middle and ring finger on the 2nd fret on the D and the G string, okay, wedged together, thumb playing the D, index and middle doing a pinch, okay, then little finger on the 3rd fret on the thinner string, play that, 3rd fret, then middle index, all the while holding down these 2s. This is like it's almost like an A chord. So you pinch, ring, middle, index, then ring, middle, I'll do that again. And then finish on the 3rd fret on the G and the B string, pinching the bottom 3 strings. I'll do that part again because I think I just rushed that slightly. Oops, 2nd fret. Okay, and again. So now I'm going to do that intro really slowly once. You can play along with me, and then I'll do it at a slightly faster speed. So here we go. After 4, 3, 4. Anyone notice what I did wrong there? Yes, you're right, I did not bar on the 3rd fret for that part. Okay, now faster version. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just do that once, then you're into the singing. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'll show you what I'm doing there. But before I do that, you're going to need to know a series of chords for this, and some of you may already know those chords. So for those of you that know the chords, you can skip along into the video. There's a piece of text on the screen now telling you where to do that. If you don't know the chords, I'm going to be showing you how to do them right now. Anyway, the chords for those of you that may know them: D, G major 7, which is basically a G without the little finger, or if you do your G that way. A, F sharp minor, although you can do it without the ring and pinky. For this particular song, you can't do it normally like that. B minor over A, B minor over G sharp, G, D, which we've already had. The other chords you're going to need is A suspended 4th and A, and that is it really. You're not going to need anything else. You're going to need a D suspended 4th as well. So I'm going to be taking you through how to do those chords right now. If you know them, then please skip ahead and then you can start learning the pattern and the rhythm and the order. So the D chord I've already shown you. I'm not going to show you that again. The G major 7, 2nd fret on the A string and 3rd fret on the E string. Strum the bottom 5, although we're going to be fingerstyling it. A chord, 2nd fret on the D, G and B. Some people play it like this, some people play it like that. And I prefer to play it like this. The reason is, or teach it like this, the reason is this little finger and the ring finger are the weakest when you learn playing guitar, and they should be stronger earlier. So put them into a common chord. 2nd fret D, G and B, strum the bottom 5. F sharp minor, you're going to need to bar the 2nd fret on all the strings, that means pressing them all down, ring and pinky finger on the 4th fret on the D and the G, on the A and the D. B minor, stay there with your bar, move your middle finger down to the 3rd fret on the B string and ring and pinky on the 4th fret on the D and G this time. The B minor over A just means lifting up the bar and leaving everything else there, and then the B minor over G sharp, just bring your ring finger up to the 3rd fret, so the 4th fret, sorry, on the thicker string. An E minor, nice and easy, middle and ring finger on the 2nd fret on the A and D string. And the A suspended 4th, so here's your A. To do the suspended 4th, just slide the ring finger out to the B string. So it's on the 3rd fret. And the D suspended 4th, here's your D. Just put your little finger on the 3rd fret on the thinner string whilst making your D. So there's D, suspended 4th. Here's A, here's suspended 4th. Okay. Now that should get us right into that tune now, so let's start learning a fingerstyle pattern that we can use for this. So here's the fingerstyle pattern I like to use for this. Now it's a pattern that can be strummed as well. The rhythm can be strummed, which is really useful because later on we're going to start strumming and that will give a really nice lift to the song. So the pattern is down, down, up, up, down. That's what the actual rhythm pattern is. With fingerstyle, it sounds like this. That's your rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1. So with a D chord, you're going to be playing the bass note, which is the D string, index, middle, index, thumb. So it's thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, round a circle. So get used to doing that beat. So with the G major 7, here's your G major 7, thumb on the thickest string because the bass note changes. And then that's thumb, index, middle, index, thumb on the D. So you've got D, G. With A, here's your A chord, thumb on the A string, index, middle, index, thumb on the D. Thumb on the D. Starts on the A string, then goes to the D string. F sharp minor, thickest string. You need to be doing it this way. Thumb on the D, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb. Hopefully you're seeing the pattern. So then you just need to play that pattern of chords. The only time you're going to deviate from that is at the end of verses. So we've got this D, it's a little bit G, A, this feeling in F sharp minor. Okay, now with this B minor, very important. So you make your B minor. So it's thumb on the A, index, middle, index, thumb on the D. Then lift up to do the open A string. Then ring finger on the 4th fret on the G string. So we've got B minor, not one of those, A, easily hard. Okay, so that's B minor, A, B minor over G sharp, then G. And then you're going to do a D, but this time you're going to start on the A string, so that's a D over A. Don't have much money, don't have much A, but boy, F sharp, if I B minor, D, I buy a big E minor. I'll show you how to do the E minor, it's the one I haven't shown you yet. Thickest string, index, middle, index, thumb on the D. G, A suspended 4th. So that's quite a cool little change, and it really milks the B string change. So thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb. So let's go through that whole order, because what happens is that repeats more or less in verse 2. So nice and slowly from your D. It's a little bit G, A, this feeling in F sharp minor. B minor, not one of B minor over A. Can B minor over G sharp easily. G, D over A, no, not much A, but boy, F sharp minor. If I B minor, D, I buy a big E minor. G, we both could live. A suspended 4th. Then you're repeating, basically. D all the way again, but when you hear him sing, my gift is my E minor, G, and this one's for you. Now, instead of going to A, like we would normally at the end of the verse, we're going to go to D. This one's for you, D. And we're going to start using the ring finger. So the finger pattern's slightly different. We go thumb, index, ring, middle, index, thumb, index, ring, middle, index. And that's just putting my little finger down to do the join to the D suspended 4th. And then your chorus, you've got A, you can tell B minor, E minor, that this is your G. You repeat that, A, B, B minor. Now that it's done, B minor, B minor over A, B minor over G sharp, G6, G, which you're going to strum. Okay, so lots going on there. In the chorus, I'm changing the picking pattern. Instead of going like this, I'm now going So I'm involving the ring finger in the pinch, in the picking pattern. So it's A, B minor, E minor, but it's the same rhythm, just using the A string. B minor, E minor, now that it's done. B minor over A, B minor over G sharp, G, strum. And then how wonderful, make a D, bring your thumb over the top to hold down the second fret on the thickest string, pinch, thumb, index, middle and ring. How D over F sharp, G is. Doing another pinch, thumb on the thickest string, index and middle. So that's how D over F sharp, G is, while G in the world. And then we're going to start strumming at that point. So I'll do that again. How D over F sharp, G is, while G in the world. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that one changes to suspended. And then into verse 3 and 4, it's the same order of chords, but we're doing a rhythm pattern, a strumming pattern. Sat on the roof, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Now, if you've got the rhythm for the fingerstyle, it's the same rhythm in the strumming, because rhythm doesn't matter what you're doing, if it's fingerstyle, if it's strumming, if it's singing, if it's lead guitar. If it's the same, then it's the same. It's not going to change. So the rhythm pattern is down, down, up, miss, up, down, 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 up, miss, up, down, A, down, up, miss, up, down. Well, a few of my verses, well, they got me quite cross. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Keep it turned on. And then you do the same thing again into verse 4, so excuse me for forgetting. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen is D. Chorus again. And when we get to the how wonderful, go back to picking. So if I go, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in, and on worlds, strumming, suspended fourth. Then to keep strumming, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. So that's exactly the same as I did in the intro, that picking, but I'm finishing on a D strum. You can go back to the intro to learn that.